Every day is a new page in the story of our lives. But how can we ensure that this page tells a story of growth, inner peace, and resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges? Hello and welcome everyone to our channel, where we explore pathways to a richer and more fulfilling life. In today's video, we will dive into the world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that still resonates in our modern lives. Together, we will discover 5 powerful habits that have not only changed my life, but also have the potential to transform yours. These practices are not just routines. They are Stoic principles adapted to our times, designed to help us navigate our often tumultuous world with grace and determination. They teach us to distinguish what is within our control from what is not, and to cultivate an inner strength that allows us to live fully regardless of external circumstances. Stay with us to uncover these 5 habits that can not only change your day, but perhaps your entire life. And if you're ready to embark on this journey, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming explorations. The first habit that transformed my life is that of morning reflection. Taking a moment each morning to meditate on the upcoming events, reflect on my intentions, and align my actions with my core values has become an essential ritual. This morning practice allows me to start the day with clarity and serenity, ensuring that I am guided by my principles and not by external contingencies. I start with a few minutes of meditation to calm the mind and focus on my breathing. Then I open my journal to jot down my thoughts, goals for the day, and the things for which I am grateful. This moment of pause gives me the opportunity to reconnect with myself before diving into the hustle and bustle of the day. Incorporating this habit does not require much time. Even 5 to 10 minutes each morning can have a profound impact. It builds a resilient and prepared mind, capable of facing challenges with more wisdom and patience. The second habit that has radically changed my life is that of active acceptance. Inspired by Stoicism, this practice teaches us to accept the things we cannot change and to invest our energy in those we can influence. This may sound simple in theory, but applying it daily is a true art that requires discipline and perseverance. Active acceptance begins by acknowledging the realities of our life without judgment or frustration. Whenever I am faced with a difficult or frustrating situation, I remind myself that the only thing I control is how I respond to this situation. This realization frees me from the burden of wanting to change the unchangeable and channels me towards productive actions. To cultivate this habit, I regularly practice reflection exercises. For example, in the evening, I take time to reflect on the day's events. I note what was beyond my control and how I reacted. Then, I focus on the aspects that I could influence and think about how I could have handled them better. This exercise strengthens my ability to distinguish between what depends on me and what does not, and allows me to build inner resilience against life's uncertainties. In addition to personal reflection, active acceptance also thrives on reading and studying Stoic texts. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus have written extensively on the importance of focusing on our own actions and reactions rather than on external events. Their writings provide me with perspectives and strategies to better integrate this habit into my life. The impact of active acceptance on my life is profound. It has helped me live with less anxiety and more inner peace. I have learned to let go where I cannot intervene while acting vigorously where my actions truly count. This habit encourages me to live more intentionally and aligned with my values, transforming each challenge into an opportunity for personal growth. Adopting active acceptance is a journey that begins with small steps. Each day offers new opportunities to practice, learn, and adjust. By embracing this habit, we open ourselves to a life of greater tranquility and effectiveness, armed with the wisdom to know when to act and when to accept. The third habit that has significantly impacted my life is the commitment to daily physical exercise. Rooted in Stoic teachings, this practice is not just about physical health, it's also a means to fortify the mind and maintain personal discipline. Daily exercise begins with establishing a routine that can realistically integrate into my schedule. For me, this means starting the day with a yoga session, a morning run, or even a simple walk. This exercise time is not just physical. It's also a time for me to meditate in motion, reflect on my goals for the day, and center myself emotionally and mentally. Beyond the individual routine, the commitment to physical exercise includes understanding the role our body plays in our overall well-being. Stoicism teaches us that the mind and body are intrinsically linked. Taking care of our body is a way to respect and strengthen our mind. By cultivating physical strength, we build resilience against psychological and emotional challenges. Integrating exercise into my daily life required discipline at first, but the benefits were immediate and profound. Not only do I feel better physically, but my mental clarity and energy to face the day's challenges have also improved. Each exercise session is a victory over laziness and a reminder of my ability to control at least part of my day. For those looking to adopt this habit, I recommend starting small. Choose an activity that you truly enjoy, something that excites and motivates you to move, even when you're not feeling particularly enthusiastic. The key is regularity, not intensity. Consistency creates habits, and habits shape who we are. In addition to personal exercise, I've found it useful to read about how Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius valued the importance of physical health. Their reflections on the body as a manifestation of character and self-control provide a robust philosophical foundation for this practice. They remind us that our ability to endure, persevere, and excel also depends on our ability to maintain our body in optimal condition. In conclusion, daily physical exercise is more than just about health. It's a discipline that prepares the mind for greatness, cultivates perseverance, and strengthens the will. It's a transformative practice that shapes both body and mind towards an ideal of strength and virtue. The fourth crucial habit that has shaped my life is the practice of daily gratitude. This principle, while it may seem simple or even cliché, has a depth and power that only regular exercise can reveal. Gratitude is more than a fleeting emotion. It's an approach to life that enhances resilience and fosters realistic optimism. Every day, I take a moment to reflect on the things for which I am grateful. This ritual often starts in the morning, as soon as I wake up, or in the evening before going to sleep. I use a gratitude journal where I write down 3 things that brought me joy or for which I feel grateful that day. It can be as simple as the warmth of the sun, a call with a friend, or the success of a project at work. This process helps me focus on the positive, especially in difficult times when it's easy to be overwhelmed by negativity and challenges. Gratitude reorients my mind towards abundance rather than lack, allowing me to see and appreciate what I have rather than lamenting what I'm missing. In addition to daily writing, I actively practice gratitude by expressing my thanks to others. This can be through a simple thank you, a text message, or an act of kindness. Recognizing the positive impact that others have on my life strengthens my relationships and creates a circle of positivity that often returns to me unexpectedly. Reading philosophical and spiritual texts has also enriched my understanding and practice of gratitude. From Stoic thinkers to modern spiritual leaders, many have written about the importance of gratitude not only as a feeling, but as a daily practice that opens the door to a more fulfilling and happy life. The impact of this habit on my life has been transformational. It has not only improved my mood and overall well-being, but has also deepened my relationships and helped me overcome adversities with a more positive and balanced perspective. Each day of gratitude is a step towards a happier and healthier life. By adopting gratitude as a daily habit, we empower ourselves to live with increased joy and satisfaction while developing emotional resilience that helps us navigate through the ups and downs of life with grace and optimism. The fifth and last habit that has profoundly influenced my life is continuous learning. This practice is fundamental not only in the pursuit of personal growth, but also at the heart of Stoicism, which values wisdom and the continuous development of oneself. Every day, I commit to learning something new, whether it's through reading, listening to podcasts, participating in webinars, or simply engaging in meaningful conversations with others. This thirst for knowledge helps me stay curious and open to the many lessons that life has to offer. Continuous learning enables me to remain mentally agile, adapt to changes, and face challenges with a broader perspective. By deepening my understanding of the world and acquiring new skills, I enhance my self-confidence and my ability to make a meaningful contribution to my community and the world. A particularly enriching aspect of this habit is the study of philosophies and teachings that span the ages. For example, revisiting the texts of Marcus Aurelius or exploring the ideas of modern philosophers offers timeless insights that are relevant to contemporary challenges. These readings remind me that, although times change, the fundamental questions about life, ethics, and resilience remain constant. To integrate this habit into your life, start by identifying your interests and the areas in which you want to develop. Set clear and attainable learning goals and create a plan to achieve them. This may include allocating dedicated time each day to learning or enrolling in courses that challenge and inspire you. Finally, continuous learning is not just an individual quest. It's also an opportunity to share knowledge and learn from each other. Teaching what you have learned to others can reinforce your understanding and enrich the lives of those around you, thus creating a virtuous cycle of growth and sharing. Adopting this habit of continuous learning transforms the way we live and interact with our world. It equips us to navigate with skill and compassion in a complex world, thereby enriching our personal journey and our impact on others. By integrating these 5 habits into our daily lives, we give ourselves the means to lead a more mindful, resilient, and enriching life. Morning reflection prepares us for the day with intention. Active acceptance allows us to navigate challenges with grace. Physical exercise strengthens our body and mind. Daily gratitude highlights the positive aspects of our life, and continuous learning keeps us engaged and in constant growth. Each of these habits, inspired by Stoic wisdom, is not just an isolated action, but a part of a lifestyle that cultivates inner peace and perseverance. By adopting them, we not only transform our own lives, but also positively influence those around us. I encourage you to choose one or more of these habits and start integrating them into your routine. The journey towards a better life begins with simple steps, and every little effort counts. Share in the comments which habit you will adopt, or if you are already practicing some. I look forward to reading your experiences and thoughts. Have you ever set ambitious goals but felt something was holding you back? Do you feel exhausted without ever reaching your aspirations? Are you constantly distracted by sexual thoughts and images that control your mind? You're not alone. Many of us struggle with these incessant distractions, particularly those related to sexual stimuli and X-rated videos. Imagine a free mind capable of focusing fully on its goals and overcoming all distractions. Imagine being able to regain control of your mind and unlock your true potential. Today, we will discover together how you can transform your life through the wisdom of the Stoics and modern techniques. To achieve your goals, it is essential to control your mind yourself. We will explore 3 powerful techniques to shift your brain away from sexual images and regain control of your mind. These techniques will help you restore focus, strengthen your determination, and move towards your goals with renewed clarity and strength. You have the power to change. You have the power to master your thoughts and live a life aligned with your values and aspirations. Are you ready to start this journey? Then let's begin. Technique 1. Mindfulness meditation. The first technique to regain control of your brain and shift your focus away from sexual images is mindfulness meditation. This ancient practice helps you observe your thoughts without reacting to them, which is crucial for overcoming distractions related to sexual stimuli. Start by finding a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Feel each inhale and exhale. When sexual thoughts or images appear, don't get carried away. Simply observe them and let them pass without judgment. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. You see them, but you don't follow them. Always return to your breath. This exercise helps you strengthen your ability to stay present and not react to stimuli. To go further, here are some advanced meditation methods that can help you better manage sexual distractions. 1. Body scan. Meditation. Focus on each part of your body, from head to toe, observing sensations without judgment. This technique helps anchor your mind in the present moment and divert attention from sexual thoughts. 2. Sound meditation. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Focus on the sounds around you, whether near or far. Don't judge the sounds, just listen. This practice helps you get out of your head and reduce internal distractions. 3. Visualization. Meditation. Imagine a peaceful place where you feel safe and relaxed. Visualize every detail of this place, the colors, the sounds, the smells. Use this image to calm your mind and ward off intrusive thoughts. 4. Object meditation. Choose a simple object like a candle or a stone. Focus solely on this object, observing every detail, its texture, its shape, its color. This practice strengthens your concentration and reduces the grip of distracting thoughts. 5. Counted breath. Meditation. Inhale deeply while counting to 4. Hold your breath while counting to 4. Exhale while counting to 4. Then hold your breath while counting to 4. Repeat this cycle several times. This technique regulates your breathing and soothes your mind. These advanced meditation methods can provide you with additional tools to manage sexual distractions and enhance your focus. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you will develop better control over your mind and emotions. Mindfulness meditation isn't just useful for managing sexual thoughts, it also improves your concentration, reduces stress, and helps you make more informed decisions. By practicing regularly, you develop better control over your mind and emotions, allowing you to stay aligned with your goals. Incorporate this practice into your daily routine. Start your day with a few minutes of meditation to prepare your mind to stay focused and relaxed. If you feel a surge of stress or sexual distractions during the day, take a break and meditate for a few minutes. You'll quickly see the benefits of this practice in your ability to stay centered and productive. Technique 2. Cognitive reorientation. Before you move on to the second technique, don't forget to subscribe to be part of our community and change your life. And don't forget to like this video if you find it useful. The second technique to shift your focus away from sexual images and regain control of your brain is cognitive reorientation. This method involves deliberately redirecting your thoughts to constructive and positive subjects when sexual stimuli appear. Here's how to apply this technique professionally and effectively. When a sexual distraction arises, use a keyword or phrase like focus or concentration to remind yourself to recenter your attention. These signals can help break the cycle of negative thoughts and reorient your mind. Close your eyes and visualize a place or situation that calms and inspires you. This could be a natural landscape, a scene of personal success, or a positive interaction with loved ones. Use this visualization to calm your mind and push away sexual distractions. Immediately engage in a constructive mental activity. This can include reading a stimulating book, solving complex puzzles, or learning new skills. These activities require active concentration and divert your attention from sexual thoughts. Regularly take time to review and clarify your personal and professional goals. Write them down and keep them handy. Whenever you feel a distraction, reread your goals and remind yourself why they are important to you. This practice strengthens your commitment and helps you stay focused on what truly matters. Controlled breathing is a powerful tool to recenter your mind. When you feel a sexual distraction, practice a deep breathing technique. Inhale slowly while counting to 4, hold your breath for 4 seconds, then exhale slowly while counting to 4. Repeat this cycle several times to calm your mind and reinforce your focus. Cognitive reorientation requires regular practice and deliberate intention. By applying these methods, you can learn to effectively redirect your attention and reduce the impact of sexual stimuli on your mind. This will allow you to stay focused on your goals and improve your productivity and mental well-being. Integrate these techniques into your daily routine to strengthen your mastery over your thoughts and emotions. Over time, you will notice a significant improvement in your ability to manage distractions and stay aligned with your values and aspirations. Technique 3. Digital discipline. The third technique to shift your focus away from sexual images and regain control of your brain is digital discipline. In our hyper-connected world, sexual images and stimuli are ubiquitous on social media, websites, and even advertisements. Learning to manage your digital consumption is essential to reducing these distractions. Here's how to apply this technique effectively. First, identify the sources of distraction in your digital life. This might include social media, streaming sites, and messaging apps. Take inventory of all the platforms where you are exposed to sexual images and other distracting content. Be honest with yourself about the time you spend on these platforms and their impact on your concentration and well-being. Next, limit your exposure to these sources of distraction. Use time management apps to track and restrict your use of social media and other platforms. For example, you can set time limits on your phone for certain apps, or use browser extensions that block distracting websites during specific hours of the day. The goal is to create distraction-free periods where you can focus fully on your goals. Adopt a healthy digital routine by creating tech-free spaces. Turn off non-essential notifications on your phone and computer to reduce constant interruptions. Set specific times in your day to check your messages and notifications rather than doing so continuously. This might include periods in the morning and evening while keeping your work hours free of distractions. Use substitution techniques to replace distracting digital behaviors with more constructive activities. For example, when you feel the urge to check social media, replace this action with reading a book, engaging in physical activity, or meditating. By redirecting your energy towards enriching activities, you reduce the allure of digital distractions. In addition to managing your digital consumption, it's crucial to cultivate a proactive attitude towards technology use. Set clear goals and boundaries for your technology use. For instance, commit to not using your phone during meals or to turning off your electronic devices an hour before bed. These practices reinforce your discipline and improve the quality of your sleep and overall well-being. Finally, practice regular disconnection. Plan tech-free days or weekends to recharge and reconnect with yourself and your loved ones. Use this time to engage in activities that nourish your mind and body, such as hiking, reading, or meditating. These moments of disconnection help you regain balance and reduce the impact of digital distractions on your life. Digital discipline requires constant vigilance and personal commitment. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, you can reduce the impact of sexual stimuli and digital distractions on your mind. This will allow you to stay focused on your goals and improve your productivity and mental well-being. By consistently applying these techniques, you will develop better mastery over your digital environment and your mind. You will be able to manage distractions more effectively and live a more balanced and intentional life. By integrating these 3 techniques into your daily life, you can regain control of your brain and shift your focus away from sexual images. Mindfulness meditation helps you observe your thoughts without reacting. Cognitive reappraisal allows you to restructure your thoughts constructively. And digital discipline reduces the sources of distraction in your environment. These practices are not quick fixes, but with patience and perseverance, they can transform the way you think and act. You have the power to change and master your thoughts. By applying these techniques, you can fully focus on your goals and live a life aligned with your values and aspirations. If you found these tips helpful, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on personal development and Stoic wisdom. Do you have habits that hold you back? Thoughts that weigh you down? Ties that stifle your potential? If these questions resonate with you, it's time to identify them and leave them behind. Today, we embark on an extraordinary journey of self-improvement and liberation. What you're about to watch isn't just a video, it's a call to action, a roadmap to a more fulfilled life. Together, we'll discover 13 things you might consider quietly eliminating from your life to pave the way for a better future. Prepare to be swept away on an uplifting adventure, a journey dedicated to you. Share your thoughts with us as we explore each crucial point. Stay until the end and take part in an unparalleled growth and learning experience. Every moment spent together is an opportunity to dive deep into the essence of who you are, awaken your consciousness to new perspectives, and arm yourself with the tools you need for lasting transformation. First thing to eliminate: poisoning from toxic relationships. In the maze of social life, we sometimes encounter individuals whose actions and words harm us. Faced with these trials, instinct might drive us to seek explanations, to engage in conflict, or even to justify ourselves to those who hurt us. But is that really the path we should take? When someone chooses to disrespect us, to cross the boundaries of decency, or even to betray the trust we have placed in them, the best reaction might not be what we think. Confrontation, arguing, anger. These responses are human but rarely constructive. The art of navigating among human relationships requires a particular wisdom. It involves recognizing pain without letting it define us. It involves remaining calm and rational, even in the face of injustice. Choose to distance yourself with grace. Opt for deliberate indifference rather than fruitless confrontation. When you move away from those who harm you without seeking justification or revenge, you take control over your emotional well-being. In this approach, you will discover a quiet strength, the knowledge of who deserves your energy and who does not. It is in the silence of your withdrawal that lies the most eloquent of responses. Strive to recognize and free yourself from the invisible chains of harmful relationships. Do not let the actions of others cloud your path to serenity. And remember, moving forward unimpeded is the best way to respect your own journey. Second thing to eliminate: the obligation of unconditional support. In life's journey, there are crossroads where our paths intersect with those who have hurt us in the past. At such times, these individuals may seek comfort or support from us. However, the key to a fulfilled life does not lie in the ability to say yes, but rather in the courage to say no. It is crucial to understand that our availability to others must be conditioned by mutual respect and trust. If someone has shaken these foundations, remember that you are under no obligation to repair the bridges they have burned. By choosing not to provide assistance, not out of spite, but out of self-respect, you demonstrate powerful self-recognition. If explanations are necessary, they should be brief, marked by the dignity of your silence. The distance you impose is not a sign of weakness, but an affirmation of the value you place on your spirit and your time. Let the actions of the past reveal their consequences without your presence to arbitrate them. It is in this chosen separation that you will find the freedom to thrive unimpeded. By freeing yourself from the obligation to support those who have failed the test of character, you assert your own value. You demonstrate that you are not willing to compromise your personal boundaries. Each of us deserves a life where appreciation and respect are not privileges, but prerequisites. By making the bold decision to silently eliminate from your life those who have hurt you, you choose a path towards healing, growth, and an authentic existence. This is a step towards a life that resonates with the integrity of your true self, a life where your emotional well-being is the priority. Third thing to eliminate: superfluous goals. In the vast panorama of our aspirations, there comes a time when clarity emerges, bringing with it the understanding that some goals no longer serve our vision. Life is a river of changes, and successfully navigating it often involves letting go of goals that no longer resonate with our inner being. The art of simplifying our lives lies in the ability to discern and serenely abandon the goals that merely add noise to our true mission. It is crucial to recognize that the path to our essence may require shedding some ambitions, not with a crash, but with thoughtful tranquility. In the process of realigning our goals, it is wise to remain discreet. Avoid broadcasting every course adjustment or unnecessarily exposing your strategies. Instead, make gradual and thoughtful changes with tactical discretion while protecting the contours of your life project. By making decisions that are authentically aligned with who you are, you become the silent architect of your destiny, laying each stone of your personal edifice with intention and discretion. Fourth thing to eliminate: public emotional volatility. Life is a stage on which many acts play out, including those of tension and disagreement. However, self-control in front of an audience is a valuable skill. When emotions like frustration or anger threaten to take over, seek to channel them not into an outburst, but into constructive expression. Maintain control, even in the storm, and let your emotional energy transform into a driver for your ambitions and growth. Instead of raising your voice, lower the tone of confrontation and elevate that of resolution. In times of conflict, avoid public displays that could reveal your vulnerabilities. Instead, choose to diffuse tensions with tact and integrity, finding solutions that respect your responsibility and reason. Cultivate quiet gratitude for the positive aspects of your life. Seek silent ways to release emotional pressure, find inner balance, and adopt healthier approaches to challenges. By honoring these principles, you not only protect your own inner peace, but also preserve the dignity of others and strengthen your presence in the world as a person of substance and discretion. Fifth thing to eliminate: destructive comparison and lack of diplomacy. In the social ballet where each person plays their part, it is tempting to measure our steps against those of others. Yet, comparison is a treacherous art, a spectre that clouds our vision and distorts our appreciation of the inner music guiding our steps. The first tune to retune is that of comparison. Abandon the temptation to constantly measure yourself against others, as each human dances to the rhythm of their own existence. Each time you succumb to this habit, you eclipse the light of your own successes and unique journey. Comparison can erode self-esteem and lead you astray from your true path. Next, diplomacy must be the language of your interactions. If you lack affinity for someone, do not make it a fanfare. Discretion is the hallmark of a mature mind, and diplomacy that of a wise heart. Keep your judgments to yourself and strive instead to coexist peacefully, maintaining respectful distance if necessary. When dealing with difficult people, the goal is not to change their nature, but to skillfully cultivate your own garden. Dialogue and the pursuit of consensus are valuable tools that, when employed sincerely, can often transform discord into harmony. Practice diplomacy not as a mask to wear, but as a fabric woven with the threads of empathy and respect. Show yourself capable of navigating diverse waters, knowing that each interaction is an opportunity to learn and enrich each other. Instead of looking over your shoulder to see where others have gone, turn towards the horizon of your own future. Celebrate each step forward, each small victory, as a triumph in the grand concerto of your life. By eliminating comparison and embracing diplomacy, you create a space where personal growth can flourish and relationships can thrive in a climate of mutual understanding. Let others chart their own course while you pave your own with stones of authenticity, gratitude, and kindness. Sixth thing to eliminate: impulsive use of social media. Consider for a moment that your life is an epic book, a rich collection of stories, lessons, and adventures. Social media, on the other hand, forms an infinite library, an endless directory of narratives where everyone shares their moments of glory. While this idea may be enticing, it also conceals an insidious trap: comparison. When we browse these shiny digital pages, we pit our own trials against the staged successes of others, an often unreasonable comparison that pulls us into a whirlwind of dissatisfaction and jealousy. Do you recognize yourself in this scenario? If so, it's time to learn to limit your consumption of these digital stories. Imagine deciding to visit this virtual library with a specific purpose. You enter, choose what will enrich you, whether it's to establish a connection, seek inspiration, or get informed. Then you withdraw to dive back into the most important narrative, yours. How can you cultivate such discipline in practice? Start by setting specific times to check your social media, maybe during breakfast, a work break, or in the evening. This preventive framework protects against the dispersion of your attention and the grip these platforms have on your time and psyche. Also, consider purifying your intentions before each online interaction. Ask yourself, why am I browsing these streams of images and texts? Does it serve my goals, or is it merely feeding a fleeting distraction? Sometimes, a conscious disengagement from social media, even if temporary, can be liberating. It allows us to refocus our attention on personal development and realign our digital engagement with our real values. It's in the space you create by turning off the screen that you find the freedom to flourish without the background noise of other lives. Use social media as a tool, not as an escape. Let it enrich your book of life without allowing its noise to drown out your own story. Because every minute spent passively consuming the lives of others is one less minute to write your own. Seventh thing to eliminate: the destructive search for external validation. Ask yourself, with ruthless honesty, what is the real intention behind each digital interaction? Is it a quest for knowledge, connection, inspiration? Or is it simply a way to numb moments of loneliness or boredom? This awareness is essential for distinguishing media consumption that nourishes the spirit from idle consumption that empties it. It's crucial to recognize and heed the warning signs of melancholy and self-esteem decline after immersing in the digital world. If you observe such repercussions, it might be time to press pause. Use this precious screen-off time to reconnect with activities that feed your soul. Dive into the pages of a book, dedicate yourself to a hobby, or lose yourself in the serene beauty of nature. These moments are your breath of fresh air, away from the suffocating smoke of virtual comparisons. Breaking free from the relentless quest for external approval will serve you well. After all, our journey is unique, woven with experiences and emotions that can't be captured in a filter or summarized in a post. The moments that are not shared, not liked, not commented on, are often those that most intensely forge our character and story. And when we decide to turn away from the screen, to give up digital adherence, and to redirect our attention to what truly matters, we begin to write the most authentic chapter of our lives. This is the chapter that is fully savored, without the compulsive need to share it or have it validated by others. Take back the narrative control of your story. Let timeless philosophies, such as Stoicism, illuminate your path towards resilience and personal fulfillment. Turn your challenges into victories, your stress into strength, your uncertainty into clarity. As you turn the page to this new chapter, reflect on how you can lessen the influence of the digital world and enrich your life with meaningful experiences. Embark on this journey of self-discovery, where each step is an affirmation of your identity, independent of the echoes of social media. Eighth point: Liberation from the quest for approval. Imagine yourself on a stage, in the spotlight, surrounded by an audience whose every face passes judgment on the way you act, speak, and be. Do you feel the stifling pressure of these expectations? Now visualize yourself leaving this scene and entering a peaceful, serene space where the only opinion that matters is yours. This metaphor highlights the need to recognize and value your own inner voice far above the tumult outside. When we base our actions and decisions on the quest for approval, we distance ourselves from our authentic essence and desires. It's like trying to wear something that doesn't suit you, just to please others. Think about the moments when you felt most fulfilled and content. These were probably moments aligned with your personal values and beliefs, regardless of the expectations of others. This is the essence of living authentically. Practically, it starts with small steps. For example, the next time you have to make a decision, ask yourself, am I doing this because I really want to, or because this is what others expect of me? Learn to trust your intuition and recognize your own wants and needs. Also, strengthen your self-esteem, promote your qualities, celebrate your successes, and learn from your mistakes. Remember that self-acceptance is an ongoing process, and every little victory counts. Finally, cultivate relationships that support and encourage you to be your best self. Surround yourself with people who respect your individuality and encourage you to express your true essence. By freeing ourselves from the need for external approval, we open the door to a more authentic and rewarding path. Ninth point, managing our relationships. Relationships, whether friendly or romantic, are like mirrors reflecting various aspects of our lives. They bring experiences that shape our identity. However, there is a delicate line to walk, that of confidentiality and discretion. Think of every relationship as a secret garden, a place where you cultivate emotions, dreams, and special moments. This garden is sacred, a space that deserves respect and care. When a relationship ends, whether friendship or love, it's natural to feel pain, confusion, and a need to process what happened. However, it is essential to remember that the details of this garden, this shared history, belong only to you and the other person involved. By choosing not to disclose intimate details or reasons for the breakup, you not only preserve the dignity of both parties, but you also protect your own heart. Sharing this information can open the door to misunderstanding, judgment, and even gossip, which does not contribute to healing and can even prolong the pain and create a cycle of negativity. 10th point, autonomy in personal decisions. The freedom to choose without external influence is a cornerstone of our personal development. Every decision we make shapes our future, shapes our character, and influences our well-being. However, in a noisy world where everyone seems to have an opinion on our choices, it is crucial to learn to turn away from social expectations and follow our own compass. When it comes to making decisions, ask yourself this question: does this choice bring me closer to my personal values and goals? If the answer is no, it may be time to reconsider your approach. Learn to identify and eliminate the influences that distract you from your authentic journey. Start by clarifying your own values and goals. Clearly define what is important to you and use these criteria as a guide for your actions. Resist the pressure to conform your choices to those of others and find strength in the belief that your decisions are aligned with your inner truth. By practicing autonomy in your decisions, you not only strengthen your independence, but you also cultivate a confidence and self-esteem that are essential for navigating the complexity of modern life. 11th point, emotional management in public navigating. Daily interactions with grace and self-control is truly an art, especially in stressful or conflict situations where it is easy to let our emotions take over. Managing emotions in public requires diligent practice and unwavering determination, as understanding how to effectively channel our emotions is crucial to avoiding impulsive reactions that could have long-lasting consequences. When you find yourself in a tense situation, take a moment to breathe deeply and think before responding. Ask yourself, does this response reflect the person I want to be? If the answer is no, seek a more constructive way to communicate your feelings. Also, cultivate the art of reflection. Instead of reacting immediately, give yourself a moment to pause. This pause can turn a potentially explosive reaction into a measured, thoughtful response. This brief respite allows you to regain control of your emotions and act more intentionally. By developing strong emotional resilience and learning to manage your emotions effectively in public, you not only build healthier, more respectful relationships, but you also strengthen your personal integrity. This mastery contributes to a more assured and respected presence, both in professional and personal spheres. Take this practice further by integrating meditation or mindfulness techniques into your daily routine. These tools can help you maintain a state of balance and inner calm, even in the busiest or most stressful moments. By familiarizing yourself with your emotional landscape, you'll learn to recognize the early signs of emotional reactions and proactively intervene to maintain your composure. Finally, commit to continuous learning about yourself and human dynamics. Understanding the underlying causes of your emotional reactions and those of others can enhance your ability to interact more empathetically and effectively. For example, participating in workshops on non-violent communication or stress management can provide you with additional tools to navigate complex interactions skillfully. In summary, mastering public emotional management is a valuable skill that strengthens your ability to act with intention and respect, ensuring that each interaction reflects the best of yourself. By arming yourself with patience, understanding, and emotional management techniques, you are prepared to face relational challenges with confidence and effectiveness while preserving and enhancing your integrity and personal development. Point 12. How to cope with the end of a relationship. The end of a relationship is a delicate time that requires careful attention to your emotional well-being. Here are some tips for navigating this transition in a healthy and constructive way. First, give yourself time and space to heal. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that arise, but do so introspectively. If necessary, seek support from a mental health professional, someone who can offer you objective and caring support. Second, cultivate the habit of self-reflection. Instead of looking externally for validation or comfort, turn to your inner self. Ask yourself questions about what you learned from this relationship and how you can use those lessons to grow. Every relationship, even one that ends, brings valuable lessons. Finally, remember that maintaining discretion and confidentiality is a sign of maturity and respect, not only towards the other person, but also towards yourself. As you close a chapter in your life, do so with grace and dignity, knowing that each experience prepares you for what is to come. In conclusion, the end of a relationship can be a time of personal growth and transformation. By valuing your emotional well-being, learning from your experiences, and acting with integrity, you can navigate this time with strength and resilience, ready to embrace the opportunities that come your way. Point 13. Recognize unrealistic expectations. Sometimes our expectations become so great that they become unrealistic, leading us off course and into the turbulent waters of disappointment and dissatisfaction. These unrealistic expectations are like cards promising treasures that don't exist, pushing us to pursue ideals of perfection in ourselves, in others, and in the situations we experience. The first step to letting go of these expectations is to recognize them. It requires honesty and introspection. Ask yourself, do these expectations lift me up or weigh me down? Do they reflect who I really am and what I value? Next, examine where these expectations come from. Are they really yours, or have they been imposed by outside influences such as society, culture, or even the media? Take the time to disentangle the expectations that are truly yours from those that have been shaped by external forces. By recognizing and challenging these expectations, you open the way to greater freedom and a more authentic life. You can then focus on pursuing your own goals and values, freed from the burden of unattainable expectations. As we draw to a close, let's reflect on the profound journey we've embarked upon together. Throughout this video, we've delved into a myriad of essential topics aimed at fostering a life of fulfillment and authenticity. We've traversed the landscapes of self-discovery, interpersonal dynamics and societal influences, seeking to illuminate pathways to a richer, more meaningful existence. At the heart of our exploration lies the profound significance of introspection and self-awareness. By peering into the depths of our own being, we unearth treasures of insight and wisdom that guide us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Through the lens of self-reflection, we gain clarity on our values, aspirations, and intrinsic worth, empowering us to navigate life's twists and turns with resilience and purpose. Central to our journey has been the cultivation of healthy, nourishing relationships, those sacred bonds that enrich our lives and imbue our experiences with meaning. We've learned the importance of communication, empathy, and mutual respect in fostering connections that uplift and sustain us. By honoring the sanctity of our relationships and embracing vulnerability, we forge bonds that withstand the tests of time and adversity, serving as pillars of strength and support throughout life's journey. Moreover, we've confronted the challenges of modern living, grappling with the pervasive pressures of comparison, external validation, and unrealistic expectations. Through introspection and discernment, we've sought to disentangle ourselves from the shackles of societal norms and cultural conditioning, embracing our unique paths with courage and authenticity. By rejecting the false promises of perfection and embracing our inherent worth, we liberate ourselves to pursue lives of meaning and purpose, unencumbered by the burdens of conformity and approval-seeking. In conclusion, I invite you to continue this journey of self-discovery and growth with unwavering dedication and resolve. May each day be a testament to your commitment to authenticity, integrity, and personal fulfillment. Remember, the road to authenticity is not always easy, but it is infinitely rewarding. As you navigate life's twists and turns, may you find solace in the knowledge that you are walking your own path, guided by the light of your inner truth. Thank you for accompanying us on this transformative journey. May the insights shared in this video serve as beacons of inspiration and guidance as you navigate the rich tapestry of life. Embrace each moment with gratitude and intention, for within it lies the potential for growth, discovery, and profound fulfillment.